Breaking news, my lovely, wonderful people. It's really sincerely happening. It will shock you to know that, there is an allegation against the very Attorney General of the Federation, 2.4 billion US dollars, not Naira, 2.4 billion US dollars revenue scam that Malami was involved in. The pressure is on and is set to give a comprehensive report on this matter. But guess what? Guess what? The thing they for president because they will soon leave office. An attorney general of a federation is supposed to be a man of justice, a man of truth, a man of honesty, somebody who tells the truth, somebody who is sincere. But guess what? It's a different ball game altogether. It's a different ball game altogether. This one is named with every scam, named with everything that has to do with everything that is not right. This one has to do with everything that is wrong. This one has to do with every single thing that is wrong. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. The 2.4 billion naira crude oil revenue scam that Malami was involved in blows to pressure hot. He's set to give a comprehensive report as he's been indicted with all of this. The Minister of Justice and Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, on Thursday, finally comes out on how to speak with regards to pressure being pulled on him, indicting him and his readiness to provide relevant information on the alleged sales of 48 billion barrels of crude oil, amounting to over 2.4 billion US dollar of crude oil exported on global destination from 2014 till date, 2015 to date, I beg your pardon. The minister expresses his thoughts through a letter sent to the adult committee chaired by Honorable Mark Gideon during the resumption investigation hearing on Thursday. Imagine that the investigator attorney general, person who is supposed to be person of integrity. Not only in Nigeria, they do things where they do. God have mercy. While acknowledging receipt of the letter, Honorable Gideon said, "Today we are in receipt of a letter from the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, who is availing his determination to respect the separation of power and to support the law, and is ready to give evidence and reports together with the comprehensive response on these matters arising." Recall that the minister was alleged to have approved payment of $200 million paid into two companies' accounts, Biz Plus and GSCL, allegedly for consulting services. Hence, the adult community requested for details of where the AGF derived the power to guarantee such approval of payment in breach of the financial law. He's not in any position to go ahead and give such approval. How come Nigerian system there is no law and order on who can do what? It's really sad to be quite candid that when somebody gets into office, you will hear that the wife signed off this amount, the husband signed off this amount, and I'm sitting down here wondering, asking myself very seriously and truthfully, how come everybody have access to the account? Understandably, every ministry have the account which is headed by somebody. But even within that ministry, some persons will go ahead and they will take money, from the account. So I'm asking myself, how did everybody come to get, how come there is no decorum? There are no stipulated people who can truly, come out to give an account of any of this thing. How come there are no true people, who can truly come out to give an account of some of these things going on? So this is what is happening, so this is what is going on, So my wonderful people, you can see for yourself that we cannot continue with the same thing over and over again and expect a different result, where we have people who have no iota of truth, coming out to speak in terms of things that are really peculiar and, pertaining to us, then there is threat. There is threat on who we are and what we can say. Then we become subjected. We are kept in gloominess and we cannot really move forward. A nation where the Attorney General of the Federation is indicted and is needed to come and prove with regards to money. Oh dear, oh dear, such a nation is bleeding. Honestly, sincerely speaking, such a nation is bleeding and seriously in need of help. Seriously and truly in need of help. So my wonderful people, you can see for yourself that the days have become expedient, so important. What they are doing, they're practically sharing their oil blocks, getting ready to leave office. And this is how they continue to share, from the time of Babangida down to, that's not just the beginning. There have been a lot of people who have come in, and have done things for themselves rather than the greater good of the nation and the people. It is sad, but this is the reality of what we're experiencing and what is on ground. We cannot continue with the same thing over and over again and expect a different result. It doesn't work that way. Some persons want to take over that which belongs to us as a nation and as a people. And so we are it is very important that we all stand together and do not allow the same set of people who have manipulated us, who have kept us in the dark, to continue to thrive. This man we're talking about is Buhari's son. The person we're talking about, how do you mean it's Buhari's son? Yes, Buhari's son-in-law. He's married to Buhari's daughter. She divorced last year. She had 5 kids and he picked her up. He got married to her. So, if that's not conflict of interest, I don't know what else is. I don't know if one person is supposed to resign so that our country does not look like, an ancestral, position where it has become a monarchy from father to son. It is supposed to be democracy. However, I know that it's supposed to appoint, but when you're appointing and now during the process, there is conflict of interest with your daughter getting married to somebody who, should be speaking on integrity and honor of the country. I think it is time to take a look at the books and begin to see what could be done. So when you look at the whole thing, it is a very, very, very crucial matter that every single person understands this and we begin to put things in place, to make our country a better place for us all. Leave us a comment. Don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless. Have a fantastic and a lovely day. From us, it's bye for now. Bye-bye.